All right, so let's start on a D12. We've got a few different shapes that we could maybe start. So let's have a look at our reference one more time and see if we can figure out. So each side is a pentagon, has 5 sides joining another surface with 5 sides. Okay. So we could go through a few shapes, and we've got the geosphere that maybe we could reduce segments on. But that doesn't quite look right to me. No. So what about changing this to octa? Oh, there we go. That's a D8 if I've ever seen one. So that's another way to approach the D8 is the geosphere and changing the segments down to that. If we press hemisphere, we get the D4. So it's another way to approach that. Okay. Let's go to tetra. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Octa wouldn't be the D4. Tetra would be. That'd be another way to create a D4. But none of these are what we want. It's a D12. So what about that? No, that's no good. Okay, so it is not a geosphere. Let's go for the next sort of round object. Let's try a hydra. Okay, so a hydra. Oh, what's this? It's a D8. So again, just so you're aware, it's just to show you there are many ways to get the shapes that you might want. Now if we go to cube, let's have a look at what this P and Q does. So that's an interesting shape, but not the shape that we want. Okay, let's try cube octa. Almost, so we've no, not quite though. Again, very good D8. D8s are really easy to make, aren't they? Try dodec. That has 5 sides, and it is joining. So we go to the dodecahedron, change the P to 0, the Q to 1, and we get a D12 object. Fantastic. Okay, so let's right click. Let's make the size first. Let's do 50, 50, 50, and that is definitely not what we want, but that's a really cool shape as well. Okay, how do you change the size? Here we go. Radius down here, just 2 centimeters. There we go. Right, so convert this to an editable poly. And we're going to, we know that this one, we didn't do anything weird. The verts are all okay. So we can grab this. We can chamfer the vertices and get that softened edge. And what I'm going to do is just bring this one right to, no, I'm not. I'm going to do this instead. Yeah, that's okay. This one is going to be a little bit more awkward on selecting these edges, because we can't really drag a box over it because we'll probably select something by accident. So let's keep going through. Then rotate around, make sure we've got everything selected. And then we're going to just add a chamfer to these. That's going to push those back. Add on a segment. And that should do. Click OK. And we put on our retopology. And compute. And I'm quite happy with that. I think that looks like a adequate D12. All right. Let's put that there. Right, so the last one is going to be the D20.